Yo, yo, what's up, family? It's King Leon X, the Human Liberator. Today, March 13th, 2017, this is episode 73. We 73 episodes in our self-mastery, our midday self-mastery, self-motivation series called Take Charge of Your Life. Where we're concerned with the strategies, the tactics, and the processes that we must implement on a daily basis that will measurably increase the quality of our life. We're talking about today, we're talking about discipline is the master key. We stopped last week speaking about discipline as well. We know that discipline is the bridge between goals and accomplishments. Okay, we know that discipline is the glue that binds inspiration to achievement. All right, and so it's failure is a few errors in judgment repeated daily, whereas success is a few simple disciplines practiced every day. Okay, so you get to choose. So that's why the hashtag for our Take Charge of Your Life episodes is make the choice, because you get to choose. You get to choose. You get to make the choice. You choose to make a few errors in judgment every day, or you get to choose to practice the few simple disciplines. Right? Not many people love to talk about discipline. Not many people are willing. Not many people are willing to do now what other people are not willing to do to have what other people won't have. Everyone wants more. Everyone wants a more increased quality of their relationships. Everyone wants more money. Everyone wants better health. Everyone wants an increased spiritual awareness. But not many people make the choice to practice those few simple disciplines every day. Most people are waiting to be ready. Most people are saying, oh, once I get this in order, or once I get that in order, then I'll start. Most people are saying, hey, and this happens, and wait till that happens, and then I'll be ready. Okay? Once this changes, and then I'll begin. These people live in a false reality. These people live on Someday Island. They live on Someday Island. Someday I'll do this. Someday I'll do that. Okay? Well, I'm concerned with, and we're concerned with, making the choice, choosing every single day, not to neglect the errors, not to neglect the things that I can do. Not to neglect the things that I can do, but to practice those few simple disciplines. Practice those few simple disciplines. Repeat those every day, and I guarantee it will reach success. It always does. It always will. It always has. So this is how failure happens. Failure happens. See, people think that failure is a result of some isolated event. It's not. Failure, like I said, it's a few errors in judgment repeated daily. A few errors in judgment practiced every day. Failure is the consequence of a long list of accumulated little failures. Right? Failure is the consequence of a long list of accumulated little failures. Those little failures which happen to be the result of too little discipline. Right? We're talking about discipline being the bridge between goals and accomplishments. Failure occurs each time we fail to think today. Each time we fail to act today. Each time we neglect to strive or to climb or to learn or to keep going today. Right after today, you're like, at the end of the night, you're like, oh, I'm not a failure. I didn't do what I said I was going to do today. But I'm not a failure. Right? It doesn't, I go back on my personal promises to myself all the time, but it's not that big of a deal. It doesn't change much. I'm here to tell you that it does. I'm here to tell you that each time you neglect to have the discipline to do the things that you told yourself that you were going to do, then I'm telling you that's going to lead to failure. If you do that every day, it's going to lead to disaster. All right? And so if your goal requires you today to write 10 letters and you only write 3, then you're behind 7 letters today. If you commit yourself to making 5 phone calls a day and you only make 1, you're behind 4 phone calls today. If your financial plan requires you to save $10 today and you save none, then you're behind $10 today. Okay, and you can't make up for today. You can't make up. I started this video, let me see, 4 minutes and 40 seconds ago, and I cannot make up those 4 minutes and 40 seconds. Right? I cannot. These are gone. They pass. Right? And so, am I committed to practicing a few simple disciplines on a daily basis, or am I committed to neglecting and continue in these few errors in my judgment. Danger comes when we look at a day that we waste and conclude that there's no harm that's been done. Right? After all, it's just one day, but add up those days and they make a week, and add up those weeks and they make a month, add up a month, those make a year, add up those years, it makes a decade, add up those decades, it makes a lifetime. Just like if we add up the words to this book, right? Add up the letters, it creates a word. Add up the words, it creates a sentence. Add up the sentences, it creates a paragraph. Add the paragraph, it becomes a page. Add up the pages, it becomes a chapter. Add up the chapters, it becomes a book. Add up the books, they become libraries. So it's King Leon next. This is episode 73. Right, of Take Charge of Your Life. If I say something that resonates with you, go ahead, type "make the choice" in the comments, because we don't have to take charge of our life. We choose to. We don't have to practice a few simple disciplines every day. We choose to, because we know the benefits, and so we're willing. We're willing to practice the few simple disciplines and not neglect the errors in judgment. We're willing to examine our life, examine exactly where we are, examine the things that we attract to ourselves. Why do we, and realize that we're the cause, we're the problem and the solution. We're the answer. Anybody else tell you there's any other answer besides yourself? Then I'm trying to tell you that they're lying. They're lying. You're the answer. You're the problem. You control your smiles and tears. You give anyone else or anything else the power to control your smiles and tears. You're giving your power away. It is not true. Do not be afraid. There is nothing for you to be afraid of. Why would you be afraid of your own reflection? There's nothing for you to be jealous of. Why would you be jealous of your own reflection? Why would you be jealous of a part of yourself that appears to be more put together? I cannot be jealous, for I am all good. I am all love. I am perfect peace and harmony manifested. You see, and so it's a few simple disciplines that we practice every day that's going to lead to the life that we want, the life that we choose. It's going to lead to success. It's going to lead to happiness, right? Because success follows the same exact pattern in reverse. If you plan to make 10 calls today and you go beyond, and you make 15, then you're ahead 5 calls today. If you do the same with your savings plan, right? If you do the same with your relationship, this is where we're talking about going the extra mile, right? Discipline. Hold up. Discipline is the master key. Okay, this is where we're starting today. Okay. Hold on. Alright, so discipline is the master key. This is where we're starting off. And you know it's Monday, so I'm giving y'all 30 minutes. I just gave y'all a little recap of where we ended off last week. But you know it's Monday. Welcome to Take Charge of Your Life. I'm giving y'all 30 minutes of power today. We talk about discipline is the master key. The master key is discipline. The difference between those who succeed and those who fail lies in the difference of their habits. Good habits are the key to all success. Bad habits are the unlocked door to failure. Make the choice. Make the choice, family. You either choose to take possession of your mind, take charge of your life, direct it, take charge of your thoughts, direct them to the end that you desire, or not. You're going to make the choice to practice a few simple disciplines every day or not. You should walk around the block. You could walk around the block. You don't walk around the block. Stronger word, you won't walk around the block for your health. I'm telling you, that's going to lead to disaster. You should eat an apple a day. You could eat an apple a day. You don't eat an apple a day. You won't eat an apple a day. That leads to disaster. You can read. You should read. You don't read. Disaster. I'm here to show y'all, or to just explore the depths of my soul, the depths of my existence and being with the world and shit. Because I'd rather go live. So while I read and study, grow, develop, I'm not leaving people behind. I'm not leaving people behind. I'm not the best. I don't have it all together, but I am committed to taking charge of my life. I am committed to being fully responsible for my results and in the space that I occupy. I'm not here to deflect. I'm not here to give my power away by saying this person or this thing or that system or these outside external things. I'm not here to say that any of those are the cause of my pain and suffering, or my frustration and discouragement, my envy and jealousy, my pessimism, right? I realized that my poverty was of my own doing and my own bringing, because my belief systems and my thoughts and my actions and my habits, and I was myself blocking the flow of abundance to radiate within and around me. I myself realized that I wasn't clear enough about who I wanted to be, what I wanted to have in my relationships, in my business, in my career, in my social contribution, in my family, in my travels, in my creations, in my legacy, in my recreation. I wasn't clear enough. Therefore, the universe gave me a whole wide variety of things. But as soon as I became clearer and clearer and clearer and clearer about the things that I do want and my intentions every single day, peace, love, wealth, happiness, joy, abundance flows, compassion and prosperity surrounds me everywhere I be. You know what I'm talking about? And because I make the choice every single day, I don't neglect. And since I'm breathing, breath reminds me that I have the power. I will not skip past breath to complain about something else or someone else, because that takes power away from me. I will not give my power away. Breath reminds me of my power. I will stand, walk, march, live, die in my power, and my example will inspire others. My light will bring light to others. Even in the day, my glow will be seen in spite of the sun. Make the choice, right? This is episode 73. It's King Leon X. Let me get right to today's message, family. Discipline is the master key. It unlocks the door to wealth, happiness, culture, sophistication, high self-esteem, high accomplishment, accompanying the feelings of pride, satisfaction, and success. I'm going to read that again. Discipline is the master key. So let me tell you a story real quick about the master key. Right? I don't know the relevancy of it. It's probably like a naughty joke or story. Okay, I remember. I remember the perspective of how I learned it. I was reading something somewhere, and it was like it was a story that I read online, and it asked a daughter went and asked her father. She said, "Father, how come if a woman has sex, or sexually promiscuous or sexually active, then the stigma of the world tries to belittle her or say this or that? How come it's a double standard?" She said, because if a man has intercourse with the same amount of women as she did, plus more, then he would be praised and glorified or considered as a Mac or a player or something constructive. And he said, the father sat back and he said, "Daughter," he said, "if a key opens many locks, it's a master key. But if many keys can open this one lock, it's a shitty lock. And so I was like, that's neither here nor there. That's just a goddamn story that I read on the internet that came to my mind when we were thinking about master keys. Right? Discipline is the master key. So according to the story, the master key can get into any lock. The master key can get into any locked door. Okay, any goal, anything, any desire, anything that you can think of, any thoughts, any goal. What will get you there is discipline. Discipline is the master key. Discipline is the bridge between goals and accomplishments. You see, I didn't know how I was going to tie. You see, this is perfect. You see, I didn't know how that story was going to tie into the master key until I said it. As soon as I said it, it just made perfect sense. It just brought it all together. So let's ask ourselves some key questions. Wait, discipline is the master key. It unlocks the door to wealth, happiness, culture, sophistication. Wealth, happiness, culture, sophistication, high self-esteem, high accomplishment, and the accompanying feelings of pride, satisfaction, and success. Don't you love to feel satisfied and successful? Don't you love to be proud of your work? Don't you love to hear when people say, hey, this person did a good job, this person did this. Say thank you to this person, because without them, none of us would have been able to enjoy this experience. Don't you love that? Everyone loves that. Right? So don't you want to create more of those feelings? Did you know that you could choose to create more of those feelings? You could choose a life of those feelings. Let's ask ourselves some key questions. If you've taken notes, let's ask ourselves some key questions. And again, this is episode 73 of Take Charge of Your Life. If I say something that resonates with you, you type make the choice in the comments. All right. So, first, discipline requires that you develop an awareness of the importance of discipline in your life. That's the first step. The number one thing. First things first, is that you have to develop the awareness of the importance of discipline. If you don't think discipline is important, will you have any? If a man doesn't think that having a wife is important, will he have one? If you don't think money is important, will you have much? If you don't think influence is important, will you have much? No. All of these things are matter. All of these things are energy. All of these things are vibrations. If you tell your wife or you tell your girlfriend she's not important to you, how long do you think she'll be around? So the first thing when it comes to establishing self-discipline, it requires us to develop the awareness of the importance of discipline in our lives. If discipline is the bridge between goals and accomplishments, if discipline is the master key, don't you want a master key? The master key, you understand what a master key is, right? That means that you could go into any lock, anything that appears to be locked. It's like, oh, no big deal. I got the master key. No big deal. Like, damn, you never been there before. It doesn't matter. I got the master key. Damn, you never even seen that door. Oh, so-and-so made that door. It doesn't matter. I got the master key. Discipline is the master key. Make the choice. Start by asking yourself, what do I want to accomplish in my life? What do I want to accomplish? Right? Look, so in the middle, so look, I got a whole bunch of shit that I want to accomplish. What I'm doing right now, I'm just in the middle of writing a book and strategies and a whole bunch of other little different things. I got my notebooks from years and years. I'm just producing them into my curriculum and a whole bunch of other little different things so people can really be able to take advantage of the know-how learned from the types of people that I studied all over the years. And it's like, what do I want to accomplish in my life? This is what I had to start with, asking myself, what do I want to accomplish in my life, and what changes do I need to make in order to attain my goals? So first, I had to realize, okay, what do I want to accomplish? I want to positively, my chief aim is to positively influence the minds of the youth, create an achievement-driven culture, and lead black people into a global renaissance. Lead the next generation into a global renaissance. I want to ultimately be known for help. Wait, matter of fact, here I can show y'all this. Wait, look at this. Hold on, this is in one of these books. Hold up. Oh, here it is. Look. Look. This joint don't even got a front or a back. Right? This first page it's been all ripped. I had to tape it. Look, it's all taped. It's taped. Right? But this joint is from my life mission statement, my life purpose statement, right, from 2012, that I rewrote a little bit in 2013, and I put it in this book, right? But look, it says, my definite purpose in life is to master my inner system and effectively create an achievement-driven culture. I will use an entertainment-based technological leadership approach to positively influence the minds of the youth. I will lead the next generation into a global renaissance. It says, I will ultimately be known for my ability to help others recognize the power of choice, embrace and take action toward the limitless possibilities of their future. I will be the perfect example of the words I preach and teach. I will be relentless in my pursuit. I will be relentless in my pursuit of creating a dynasty built off success and self-consciousness, faith, decision-making capability, alertness to opportunity, cooperation, spirituality, student mentality, work ethic, goal setting, discipline, and achievement. You see? But look, but this, you can check the date on this, John. This is way before King Leon X. You feel me? I got this John written down, a shorter version in a 2012 book. Look, Leon Michael LaFleur Jr. Slave name on that ass. But you see, I made the choice though. Look at this next page. I just want to show y'all real quick. Look, I made the choice. Check the date on this. 5/19/2013. It say, what are my gifts? What are five things I like about myself? You feel me? What people make me feel special? What are personal moments of triumph? You feel me? These types of things. Look. Big dream details. Right? At 0 point in time when anything in this book, I was not a black nationalist at all. I never even knew what black nationalism was. I didn't even know who Marcus Garvey was. I didn't know what red, black, and green was. I didn't know what black power was. The only thing that I knew was that Jesus wasn't real, and his real message was that the divinity of man. That's what the people was talking about, the gospel of Jesus Christ, but they missed the gospel that he was teaching. And so I came into black power and shit already on some personal achievement, already building an empire, brand, culture of self-mastery and personal achievement. And then I put all that shit on the side, on the pause, because I realized it was a whole, look at me writing whole life mission statements and all this shit without even really knowing who the fuck I am, without even having knowledge of self. Uh-oh, my battery low. Oh shit. Anyway, hopefully it don't cut off. My battery's low and my charger, it would take too long for me to find it. I don't know. I knew I should have went live on this phone or this one, but it doesn't matter. I thought that this one was gonna last, but anyway. And it probably will. But what I'm saying is, what I'm here to show y'all and what I'm here to tell y'all, family, is that we literally have the power. Like, check this out. Look, this is just a Spirit split this page. I just flipped it right open. Look, long range goals. Look, and the numbers are in priority in the years and highlights. Look. There's more and more pages. You feel me? Long range goals. We got short range goals. You feel me? Success is a ladder to climb. You feel me? Like, look at this. Look how much words I fit on these papers, on these pages. It's like, and this is over the years. All of these things happened way before I ever said Black Power once. This is what I'm saying, y'all. I didn't even know spirit or my intentions here in the level of significance where I intended to be the most powerful, wealthiest, influential black man of all time, or the most powerful, wealthiest, influential black man of the 21st century, because I know what results are expected of me, and then being committed and willing to put in those efforts to produce those results. I had no idea that nationhood, I had no idea the magnitude of the people that we are going to help. I had no idea the magnitude of people who actually need the help and need the words and need the opportunity and need the example, my example of what it looked like. You feel me? Because I still been to jail 10 times. I still beat multiple felonies. I still, still have a whole bunch of karma that I'm still trying to redirect past, because I don't want a lot of things that I've done in my past to come back on me. You feel me? Once I realized, I was like, oh shit, this is not what life's about? This is what life's about? Oh, okay, I'm on it. I'm going to be on this now. You see? Who cares? Like, I take full responsibility for everything that I am and everything that I are. So the first thing that you want to ask yourself is, what do you want to accomplish in your life? And what changes do you need to make? What do I want to accomplish in my life, and what changes do I need to make to attain my goals? Am I willing to do what it takes? If the answer is yes, then you need to make a long-term commitment to maintain your discipline wisely and consistently. Like, hold on, I gotta get my charger, y'all. I really feel it. Hold on. Okay, I'm back. It didn't take that long. I just really don't want my phone to die on y'all. Hold on. I got a new phone though too. It's my first Android. I got 2 Androids, but I always had iPhone since 2012. Let me post that up. Damn, I should have been right here. Alright, hold on. I gotta post it up. I gotta prop it up, y'all. Hold up. It's on the charger now, so the shit gonna be different. But I don't want y'all to miss the message. Alright, that's cool. Alright, cool. So this is where we at. With it. So we know that discipline is the master key. And we know that the first step is to be aware of the importance of discipline in our life. Discipline is a bridge between goals and accomplishments. If we want to accomplish anything, we have to have discipline. Anything that you've already accomplished, you use discipline to achieve it. Anything that you have accomplished of significance. Right? See, one of my big parts of my self-discipline right now is my hair. Do you know black hair? You know how thick like my hair is? Like, this joint is long as a mug. Do you know like the discipline that it takes to have and maintain all of this glory? You feel me? This is a few simple disciplines. When we talk about success being a few simple disciplines practiced daily, I take on all the disciplines, because I know that discipline is a bridge between goals and accomplishments. I know that one of my goals was to have a big, super ignorant fro, and I always do if I have it blowed out, but I don't put that much heat on my hair. But had a big, super ignorant fro, like, damn, that nigga's too black. And so in order for my hair to get that long, it was discipline. It takes discipline in order to maintain, right? And a lack of discipline would easily cut it off, right? I cut hair for like 6 years. I could easily cut it off. I could easily lock it up. It takes discipline to have and maintain, right? So I know that discipline, no matter what the goal is, discipline is the bridge between goals and accomplishments. And so it requires, the first step is for us to be aware of the importance of discipline. And then we ask ourselves, what do I want to accomplish in my life? What changes do I need to make in order in order for me to attain my goals, right? What do I want to accomplish and what changes do I need to make? Secondly, ask yourself honestly though, am I willing to do what it takes? If you're willing to do what it takes to achieve your goals, type make the choice. If you're willing to make the changes that you need in order to reach your goals, type make the choice. If you're not, don't type it for show. It's cool. If you still have to consider, you still have to examine, you're like, maybe I'm willing, maybe I'm not. Don't type make the choice. Make the choice is only for those who understand the power of choice. If the answer is yes, if you type make the choice, then you need to make a long-term commitment to maintain your discipline wisely and consistently. Like, listen, my life always been super epic and major, but like I said, I could go back. I could show y'all videos from me in 2009 and 2007 and 2005. When I was, in 2005, when I was in high school, you could see where my head was at. In 2007, my first year in college, you could see where my head was at. In 2010, the reason you can see where my head was at and the reason why I didn't finish college. You feel me? You can see videos from me in 2011 and 12 when I started working corporate, started changing. And, you can see videos from me in 2012 when I started, in 13 when I started really engaging and investigating these new philosophies and strategies. You can see videos from me in 2014 when I started learning about black power and black nationalism, started gaining knowledge of self. You feel me? You can see videos of 2015 when I was just a super angry black man because I've been lied to. I realized I've been lied to about everything. I realized I had been lied to about everything. And so I went out and I was a vigilante for a while. I used to go fuck up. I used to go do a whole bunch of crazy wild shit to get my anger out. You feel me? Terrorize the community and shit. Not my community, obviously. Right? But you can see the documentation of that. Right? And you see the videos in 2016, the documentation of realizing that it's still all good. And what's most important is these strategies, tactics, and these processes. And to implement those. Realizing that actually I do still have strategies, processes, and solutions. Realizing that all the different levels of. And then we see videos of 2017 where this nigga's not playing. We fully in charge of our life. This is it. You feel me? But I'll never stop making videos and I'll never stop documenting. You feel me? Because so many people, like more people know me as LJ when I was just a young, crazy, wild nigga, drug selling, dick slinging, goddamn nigga. Way more people know me as LJ, still know me as LJ, than will ever know me as King Leon X. I shouldn't say will ever know me, but that know me as King Leon X. People, I still meet people in the past that know me, and they be like, yo, who are you? They be like, bruh, do you got a twin or something? You kind of look like some nigga I used to know. He had short hair, though. He had short hair, and he ain't had much facial hair. He had a buzz cut. They're like, is that you? No way. No way. They be like, no way. And I'd be like, yeah. And they'd be like, damn, how? And I'd be like, I took charge of my life. You feel me? I took charge of my life. I realized some strategies. I started studying the difference between successful and unsuccessful people. And I realized that my success isn't dependent upon how much drugs that I had or how much cash I had in my pocket or how many women I could sleep with. You feel me? I realized that, yeah, that might be significant to y'all, but I already lived that life. I already did all that shit. You feel me? And then I already did corporate shit. What I haven't done is master myself and master, self-discipline. And what I haven't done is built a nation. What I haven't done is built a kingdom. You feel me? What I haven't done is the things that I've done. Like, hold on, I just got really excited. I just started thinking about my future. I got really excited about that. I know that discipline is the only thing that's gonna get me there, though. right? So we ask ourselves, like, because we understand the principle of willingness. It's like successful people are willing to do what unsuccessful people are not willing to do, to have what unsuccessful people won't have forever. There's a principle of willingness. Successful people do what unsuccessful people don't like to do. What do unsuccessful people don't like to do? Unsuccessful people don't like to do the things that successful people don't like to do either. Successful people just do them anyway because they know the results. And the results, and so 5 years from now, see, listen, check this out, because 2013, 2017, right? See, I don't have to do any time explaining, right? It's like, see, I'd rather put in the work and the discipline now, so I could celebrate, the future and accomplishments, than to neglect and have a few errors in judgment and then have to explain why I'm not doing well. But I mean, plenty of people got good stories of why they're not doing well, and they use them and they remind themselves every day of them, which gives their power away to some invisible force that only strengthens those results. I won't give my power away. I'm the cause for my own problems and my own solutions. I'm the answer. Ain't no answer outside myself. Anything outside myself, just a reflection. Why would I be afraid of my reflection? Why would I be envious of my reflection? That doesn't seem smart. Someday we got to get out of first grade. Finally. Right? So if the answer is yes, then you will need to make a long commitment to maintain your discipline wisely, deliberately, and consistently. Damn. Why? Peep those. Wisely, deliberately, and consistently. Discipline isn't just something that is just like we're going to wake up with. Discipline isn't something that's just going to, as I get older, I'm going to have more discipline. No. As you get older, your habits are going to be more ingrained. So it's important for you to understand that your habits must be built in a direction where you want your life to be headed. Because if you habitually make errors in judgment, that's going to lead to disaster. And disaster manifests as poverty, fear, worry, ill health, frustration, discouragement, superstition, envy, hatred, pessimism. Finally, your commitment will be tested when circumstances emerge that could interfere with your commitment to your new discipline. Circumstances will emerge. We talked about Murphy's Law of the other, I think last week. No matter what, all good will be attacked, family. It don't matter. Just because, how many times you say, tomorrow's going to be a new day. Yes, I'm going to take over the world. That's a great idea. Yes, I got the solution. Yes, when I wake up in the morning, it's on. And then when you woke up the next morning, it was like, fuck all that shit. And then you spent the whole rest of the day being mad at yourself for not doing the shit that you said you was going to do. But I'm here to tell you that leads to disaster. I'm here to tell you that you have to rise up out of yourself. You have to deny your lowest self and tell yourself that you got the power. Say, hey man, thanks for sharing. Hey self, thanks for sharing that self-limited belief. Hey self, thanks for sharing that lack thought. Hey self, thank you, but that's not true. That's not true. I don't believe that. I've made the choice. I'm not looking for instant gratification. I get my instant gratification by practicing these few simple disciplines. I get my instant gratification by breath. Damn, what a best place to get instant gratification at. Breath. Damn. Do you know how abundant breath is? How abundant air is? Have you ever seen someone like, yo, stop breathing all the air. Yo, stop breathing all the air. You be like, yo, that person's tripping. Don't they know that it's enough air for us all? Like, that's how you look. That's how we look trying to be in charge of someone else's life or try and do things or focus on the cannot do portions. of life. Hey bro, what you cannot do is try and block everyone else's air. But what you can do is focus on your air, your breath, and appreciate that breath you have. How I look like counting your breaths. Listen, what I eat don't make you shit. See, discipline is something that we have to do for ourselves. No matter how much a mother loves their child, eventually that child is going to have to start feeding itself. Or, hey, check this out. Matter of fact, even if a mother chooses to feed their child, someone wants to argue and be like, nah, a mother could feed their child the whole life. Check this out. The child will still have to chew its own food. Discipline is like chewing food. You have to chew your own food, family. No one's going to chew your food for you. If you think so, that's naive and disgusting. You have to chew your own food. You have to practice your own discipline. You have to write your own goals. You have to write your own what success looks like for you in your terms. You have to write what you want to experience, what you want to have. The type of person that you want to become. Only you know what you want to be said about you when you die. Or when you pass on, the appearance of death. There is no evil. So if you see something that contradicts that, then we can choose to accept that. We let our senses determine. And so we accept that, which is an error in judgment. Or we could practice the new simple discipline of denying these appearances of evil, these appearances of disharmony. There is evil. It's just an appearance of evil. It's just the appearance and the absence of good. Just like it doesn't really get dark. The sun's always there. It's just the appearance of dark. It's the absence of light. Right? It's the appearance that is dark, but light is light. The sun doesn't go away. You feel me? These are just happenings. These are just passings. Right? The truth is that it's light. It's just appearance of that the light has gone. The truth is that it's good. It's all good. It's just appearance that the good has gone. You see? So in these appearances is when you get to deny. You get to use your personal power in your brain. This is why we say make the choice. Because you have to choose to do. No one's going to do that for you. No one's going to correct your thinking for you. No one's going to correct your thinking for you. This is all I'm saying. And the only reason that I live the good life and I live in abundance and prosperity and harmony and happiness, and even though people around me might not be able to experience these same things, and we in a similar situations, people not be able to, hey, they got to chew their own food, family. They got to practice their own self-discipline. Only thing I can do is radiate the truths that I believe. And the truth that I believe is that it's all good. Anything that appears to be outside of that is a chance for me to deny that appearance. Because how can it not be all good if I'm breathing? It's like, it has to be all good if I'm breathing, because I have to be breathing to even be aware of it, to either complain or express something to be grateful for about it. It's the simplest answer, fam. God, they talk about omnipresence, omnipotent, and all that type of shit. All powerful. Breath, family. Breath. It's breath. I just want to let you know. It's breath. God is breath. I just want to let you know. It's like, without breath, like breath is everywhere. Breath is with everyone. We talk about the Christ in you, the God in you. I'm just here to let you know it's breath. Like, you searching for some other shit. I'm just here to let you know, it's not on the external, it's breath. Without breath, you can't even begin to even have thought. Without breath, you can't have thought, you can't have observation, you can't complain, you can't be happy, you can't have any feelings, you can't have emotion. Without breath, you can't go anywhere, and breath's always with you. Just like your shadow, so you can say breath and your shadow, right? But dead bodies have shadows. That's just because it's reflecting on light. But it's really breath. I don't know if you ever considered that. I don't know if you ever considered, but I mean, what breath actually is and what it does for you. You literally can't do anything without it. Like, so if that's something that's the number one thing you should be grateful for. And then when you set up the simple discipline to be grateful and give expressions of gratitude daily for breath, then you'll second think before you skip past breath to complain about some shit. So you're gonna skip past God and use that power. If breath is God, then any word that you say, God said, "Let there be light," is life. I said, "Yo, let there be, take charge of your life," and there is take charge of your life. This is episode 73. This is 40. Damn, I've been on for 45 minutes too. Because it's like, listen, and I ain't even we're gonna have to go on discipline tomorrow. Because I ain't even finished. And this is the longest take charge of your life that I've ever done. But it's all good because, I'm not, like, come on now. This information that is being provided dramatically increase the quality of anyone's life. And I'm here to tell you that discipline is the bridge between goals and accomplishment. And your commitment of discipline will be tested immediately. And so you will have to perform come rain or shine. It's like if it was easy, everyone would do it. This is what I think. But hey, you do what is easy, your life will be hard. You do what is hard, your life will be easy. This is what I think. It's like, certainly, discipline will do much for you. But of even greater importance is what it will do to you. It will make you feel terrific about yourself. Even the smallest discipline can have an incredible effect on your attitude. And that good feeling you get, that surging feeling of self-worth that comes with starting a new discipline, is almost as good as the feeling which comes from the accomplishment of the discipline. A new discipline can immediately change the direction of your life. Just like a ship turning in the mid-ocean can change, a new discipline immediately changes the direction of your life, like a ship turning in mid-ocean and heading toward a new destination. Right? So discipline, like the direction of your life is going this way, whatever way it is. With discipline, with the few simple disciplines practiced daily, can change the direction of your life, just as a ship turning in the middle of the ocean and heading towards a new destination. There are those who believe discipline is unnatural and just being is enough. They consider the need to accomplish to be a neurotic, man-made exercise full of suffering. But the fact is, discipline cooperates with nature. Discipline is where everything strives. How tall will a tree grow? It fights the powerful force of gravity and keeps reaching towards the sunlight to become as tall as it can be. True. This striving by a tree is not a conscious act because trees don't have brains. But you and I have been given the ability to choose to strive to become all we can be. To choose, make the choice. Discipline attracts opportunity. Exciting opportunities invariably come to those who have developed skills and have the ambition to act. And those who through discipline and commitment set their sights high will grab onto the opportunities that forever remain unseen by more timid souls. See, discipline increases your alertness to opportunity. Most people that I come in contact with, they see problems, I see solutions. They're like, damn, I love when you're around. I just feel, they're like, you know what, Leon? You know what, Zuri? You know what, KLX? You know what, King? When I'm around you, I just feel more powerful. That's crazy. They're like, I don't know if you know this, but you do something that just, there's something, I don't know, just being around you just makes me feel like I could do anything. And I'm like, yeah, That's how you're supposed to feel. That's how you're supposed to feel around me. Jesus said, anything I did, you could do plus more if you believe. I said, hey, I'm going to call you out on that bluff. I said, I'm going to call you out on that bluff. I'm going to call you out. See if you're bluffing. Let me see. Okay. So, yeah. And I found out he was right. Niggas raise the dead, heal the blind, make the deaf hear, turn ideas to physical things, heal. Like, I do that shit for a living. I'm like, yo, shout out to you, bruh. Shout out to the biblical literature in the figurative literary character of Jesus. Because I learned much from the messaging in the words in red in that literary fictional piece of literature called the Holy Bible. So discipline attracts opportunity. Exciting opportunities invariably come to those who have developed skills and have the ambition to act. And to those through discipline and commitment set their sights high and will grab onto the opportunities forever remain unseen by more timid souls. Discipline is that unique process of intelligent thought and activity that puts the lid on temper and a faucet on courtesy. Discipline puts the lid on temper and the faucet on courtesy. You could do your nightly meditation on that one. Discipline is the unique process that of intelligent thought that puts the lid on temper and the faucet on courtesy. That develops positive action and controls negative thoughts. That encourages success and refuses to accept failure. That promotes health and curbs sickness. Anyone can begin this process of being disciplined. You can do it by degrees, one step at a time. How exciting! The most exciting news about discipline in the Master Key is that you can start today. You can start today. Don't say if I could, I would. Say instead, if I would, I could. If I can, I will. Should practice self-discipline, could practice self-discipline, don't practice self-discipline. I promise that's going to lead to disaster. Should eat an apple a day, would eat an apple a day, don't eat an apple a day. It's going to lead to disaster, family. Disaster. Few errors in judgment repeated daily. All right? Success is you should read 30 minutes. You could read 30 minutes a day. You should read 30 minutes a day. You don't read 30 minutes a day. You won't read 30 minutes a day. That's going to lead to disaster, family. I'm trying to tell you that success is a few simple disciplines practiced daily. Just a half a dozen things. What are the half a dozen things that you can start doing on a daily basis? I promise the direction of your life will be changed forever. And once you start, you won't go back. You won't turn back on those old ways of thinking and the old ways of drifting and the old ways of neglect. So to start this new process, start small. And then learn to work and stick with your new commitment. Out of this seemingly unimportant beginning, you'll learn how it feels to be disciplined. And from there is no limitation. Right? So I just finished that section of self-discipline. Finally. It's King Leon next. This is episode 73 of Take Charge of Your Life. Right? We just talking about self-discipline. So I just want to recap. The key questions. The key question is that the first thing, because we know discipline is the master key. It unlocks the door to wealth, happiness, culture, sophistication, high self-esteem, high accomplishment, accompanying feelings of pride, satisfaction, and success. So the first thing, so it's like, what does it take to acquire discipline? What does it take to acquire discipline? Okay, KLX, you made a good point. I see the need for self-discipline. All right. Where do I start? What does it take? All right. The first step is to realize that you must, first step of discipline requires the awareness of the importance of discipline. Just like you'll never be a millionaire unless it's important to you. The importance of financial independence. Like, if you don't understand that, then you'll never hit the goal. Just like discipline, if you don't understand the importance of discipline being the master key, discipline being the bridge between goals and accomplishments, like this. Hold up. This is your goal. Hold up. Goal, accomplishment. Right? This your goal, that's a G. This your accomplishment, that's an A. Right? Discipline is the bridge. This is discipline. Look. D. This is discipline right here. This is scary stuff. This is scary shit. This is a whole bunch of scary stuff that you get to deny. You don't have to go here. Without this, though, you'll fall. Like, you'll go from your goal to accomplishment, so you'll fall into the scary shit. You'll just fall. You just fall every time. You just fall every time into the scary shit. What I'm trying to tell you is that with discipline, you can just build a bridge. There's a bridge. You can get from here, you don't have to worry about the scary shit. The scary shit can just be something to deny or to observe. You see? Discipline. The bridge between goals and accomplishments, family. This is what I have to say. This is hopefully that makes sense to y'all. I'm about to start these seminars and all this shit. We on the road and all that. I'm just finalizing these programs for the people so then y'all can earn while y'all learn. I don't want, because that's what I ultimately want to be known for. I want y'all to be making money from the computer, from the phone. I want y'all to be able to decide what your life is, how you want to live, the things you want to accomplish, and then get paid for that. Like I do. So I set up systems and strategies for that. So in due time, you will be able to benefit. But yeah, it's King Leon next. And remember, the only limitation that you have is the one that you set up in your own mind, or you allow others to set up for you. Don't wish it was easier. Wish you was better. As you change, your world will change. As you change, the world does change. A lot of people say, hey, I want to change the world. And they try to go start fucking with a whole bunch of external things that are already perfect. I did that before too. Say, hey, I want to change the world. Then I'm going to start fucking with a whole bunch of external things that were already perfect. And I realized, if I'm not the same, then the world's not the same. If I'm different, then the world's different. If I want to change the world, I change myself into the person that I want to become. I change the world by adding another powerful, wealthy, successful, enlightened person to it. But anyway, hey, hopefully, if this episode ain't make y'all make the choice, I don't know what will. But I'll still be right back tomorrow at noon. Y'all stay grateful and check out my website. I'm about to start blog posting my Take Charge of Your Life videos and a whole bunch of other stuff. And lastly too, cause hey, if people that caught my book, I'm still waiting because I had to make some edits. I'm still waiting on them books to come in the mail. I was trying to send some emails and messages out. If I didn't, I'm just waiting for those books to come in so I can send them out. So I appreciate all of y'all supporting me. And if you haven't purchased my book, you can go to my King Leon X page or my website and get it, and I swear it will get delivered to you. Anyways, King Leon X, and remember, the power is ours. The power is ours. Remember, if you won't skip past breath to complain about something else, you're giving your power away. Each time you complain about an external factor, saying that it's the reason and it's the problem that you're not where you at, it's because you're giving your power away. So choose. Choose to be powerful or choose to be weak. But if you choose weak, I don't just stay away from me. If you choose power, then let's get it. Let's link arms, charge forward, and go straight to the top. You feel me? I'll see you at the top or from it. Stay grateful.